Hello everyone, and welcome to your monthly numerology here at Readings at the Round Table. I'm Jennifer, and I am back from a bit of a hiatus. I've been gone for 4 months. Oh my gosh, almost five, almost 5 months. But I was still doing my live shows and everything on this channel. I just want to give you guys some updates. Got a new office situation. Got a lot of stuff that's going to be changing with the channel. So if you've been joining in on my live shows, you know some of this. But I am updating the channel a little bit, working with some folks to make some changes, good changes to what I'm doing here at the Round Table. So let's get started with October's numerology. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about October and I feel like this is a great time to sort of just clear the air and start a little bit afresh, because this month, everyone's numerology for October is their life path number. For example, if you're a life path 1, October is going to be a 1 month for you. So I'm very excited about this. I love it. I love it when we roll this around a couple of times a year, but I'm just like digging it. So if you're looking for examples on how to calculate your life path number, monthly numerology, whatever, there are examples in the description below. Yeah. I'm also doing things a little bit differently. We're pulling the cards. I'm going to pull one crystal card for the entire month. That's a fun one. It is. So for October, it's a good month, like astrologically. There's not a bad month, right? Am I right? But I love that we're starting October off with a bang, because on October 2nd, we have the new moon solar eclipse in Libra. And I'm just, again, very excited about this. And I like that we're sort of ending eclipse season and moving into this like wonderful, like fresh time in the fall. Yeah. So on the 9th of October, we have Jupiter going retrograde in Gemini. On the 11th, we have Pluto going direct in Capricorn. Now, Pluto is going to return to Aquarius, but not until November 19th. So we're still like enjoying Pluto in Capricorn for just a minute. Well, I say enjoying, but those of us with a lot of Capricorn in our chart, enjoying it's an interesting word to put with that. On the 13th of October, we have Mercury going into Scorpio. On the 17th, we have a full moon in Aries and Venus moving into Sagittarius. I love it. Venus and Sagittarius, all that fiery passion. Oh, it's awesome. Okay. Then on the 22nd, we have the sun moving into Scorpio, and I look forward to this every year. I mean, you know, I'm a Virgo sun, so I love like that energy of the Virgo sun. But man, when the sun goes into Scorpio, I'm like, yeah, we're here. Love it. Love it. Very exciting. Love that. So I'm going to be pulling, or I already have, I've pulled a card from the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards for the entire month of October. And I have pulled Selenite for that one, if I can get it to focus in. Selenite, Spiritual Awakening. I think this is perfect. It absolutely is. For the rest of the readings, when I'm doing your individual numerology, I'm going to be pulling from Moonology and the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So let me go ahead and tell you about Selenite before I move on into your individual numerology. So Selenite, again, Spiritual Awakening. Selenite is a powerful lightsaber of universal energy. This potent crystal sends energy into the crown chakra, bathing the body in the loving, healing energy of the cosmos, and clearing away the old and making way for the new vibrant energy and a deeper spiritual connection. This is so awesome. There's my glasses. The medicine of selenite balances and cleanses the 7 main chakras. This powerful crystal, oh, that's so much better. This powerful crystal assists in opening the crown chakra as it draws down the divine light of the cosmos into the top of the head. It acts like a lightning bolt of universal energy. Due to its structure, it allows energy to flow powerfully, like a strike of lightning. It is a perfect crystal for cleaning the energy field and for awakening deeply to your spiritual essence. Being in the presence of this magnificent crystal allows for a direct link and connect to the cosmos and spiritual wisdom. I love this. Works as a vacuum cleaner to purify and cleanse the aura, opens and stimulates the crown chakra, bringing in the divine light of the cosmos, and allows you to move forward in strength. It connects you to your higher self and I am presence. And that's the I am presence. I love this. I love this. I'm very excited about the changes that are coming to the channel. I can't wait for you to take this journey with me. And for those of you that have stuck around for the last 4 months and just joined my live shows, I really thank you, and I thank you for being here. So now stay tuned and let's see what we have for your individual life path number. Hello, Life Path 5. October. I'm just loving this. I know I said this in the intro, but I'm really loving this because we get to immerse ourselves in our life path number this month. It does happen a couple of times a year, but it's a great time for it because of that new moon solar eclipse coming on October 2nd. Love it. Okay, Life Path 5, so let's talk about you. Life Path 5, you are all about change. You're used to change. You're very adaptable. You're very versatile. I mean, you're used to the pivotal changes that come into your life all the time. I want to say it gives you freedom, but it can also be very restricting. I do see that, believe me. Because when I get into a 5 month or a 5 year, I'm like, oh my gosh. Because you start feeling tied up by the changes. But the thing is, you're so used to it. I feel like it's in your DNA. It's like, you're ready to go. And it gives you that passion and energy that I think it stifles some of the rest of us. And I think you do feel freedom with changes because nothing is going to stay the same for ever, for a long time. It also gives you that feeling that you're a jack of all trades, that you can make things happen. You're like, yeah, I can do this for a little while. I can make this happen. And I love it because I see so many people that have Life Path 5 and they're nurses or teachers or they're attorneys. And what they do is they get into that nursing degree and then they spread out. They work in, hospitals, they work in doctor's offices, they work with dermatology or oncology. They're always changing something up, but they still stay in that same thing. And that's where you are. This is definitely a time of change for you, on top of the changes that you deal with all the time. This is a time of fun as well. So again, you're getting to show off how dynamic you are, how gregarious you are, really how amazing you are engaging people, engaging situations oh yeah, I've done that. I can work through this. And the thing is, it's always a little unpredictable for you. Life is always a little bit unpredictable. It seesaws, right? It's up and down, but that's okay. It's movement. It's never stale. Am I right? I know, sometimes you're probably like, I'd like for it to be for a minute. But the thing is, I do feel like you're moving in a really good direction. It's a social time for you. I will say that. Yes. The mantra of the 5 is I am energy, creative action, rejuvenating and dynamic, inspiring and passionate. That is what I love about the 5. It's passionate, it's dynamic. It's like teachers that I see that are a Life Path 5, they are passionate about teaching. Do they go into counseling? Do they go into like administrative work, like a principal or a superintendent or something? Yes, yes. Are they, constantly working on curriculums? That's what I love about the 5, is that they get into a job that they love, that they're passionate about, and like education or health, and they explore it to infinity. I love it. You guys are awesome. The lesson of the 5, however, is to harness that energy like any successful athlete to give you the freedom to go beyond your limitations. And that's the thing, is that the shadow side of a 5 is some people have a difficult time harnessing that energy so that they can go the full marathon instead of just sprinting, right? So with all these changes that you're used to, Life Path 5, you have to maintain like a little bit of pace yourself, because you don't need to just sprint to the end. If you're in nursing, you don't need to explore every possible like area of nursing in 1 year. You don't have to do it. You can do it over the period of your entire career. That's what makes like a really beautiful picture. That's what makes the whole quilt beautiful, is because all the little patches come together and it's not just rushed. You can do this over the whole of your career and your lifetime. It's pretty awesome. So that is one of the shadow sides of the 5. When we get like that 5, it's also, you have a hard time moving beyond like imagined limitations. So you start imagining limitations because you know the changes are coming, and you're like, I just got comfortable here. I can't do the next phase, or I can't do the next thing. And you start imagining limitations, and that can cause you to be nervous. It can cause a lot of restless energy. And then you're worried about changes. Then you're worried about the challenges that come with the changes, instead of embracing it, which is what you're all about, is embracing the changes that come with growth, embracing the changes that come with like diving deep into a new part of your field, a new area. The thing is, I got to tell you, this is all about faith for you. It's all about faith and fate. This is a wonderful opportunity for you to explore some of the changes that's coming into your career, your relationships, to your life in general. And I think that you're in a solid place. This is a time of healing. It's a time of releasing, especially with that solar eclipse, that new moon in Libra that we have coming on October 2nd. It's a wonderful time. It is. And I know I say that all the time. It's a wonderful time. But it is. It is. So just remember that mantra. I am energy, creative action, rejuvenating, dynamic, inspiring, and passionate. Yeah, I know. And you really are a jack of all trades. You can figure anything out. Every time I meet a 5, I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all can figure this out. One of my kids is a 5. It's always interesting. All right, let's see what kind of cards we got for you. I will switch the cameras. And I've put out the crystal of the month, selenite. And I think I'm going to keep going with this crystal of the month thing. Even if I pick back up the zodiac readings, if I decide to go back to doing the zodiac readings, I'm going to do a crystal of the month that's going to cover the zodiac and the numerology. Oh, yeah. Because I like it. I like it. Ooh, Rhiannon, sorceress. And you'll notice that I also use selenite to clear my cards. Yes, yes, yes. All right, if you have ever noticed, or if you've ever watched my videos before, you'll note that there's about 3 or 4 decks that I read from the book, and Moonology is one of them, because This book has so much good information. The Crystal book has so much good information. That's another one that I read from the book. Ooh. Full moon in Leo. All right, 5. Let's see what we got here. Rhiannon, the sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Very nice, very nice. And the full moon in Leo is don't let pride get in your way. Well, that can be challenging for all of us, even those of us that are not 5s. All right, full moon in Leo, don't let pride get in your way. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from the heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solutions to this dilemma. If you've not been doing so, as you would be done by lately, this is the time for you to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. So this will help all your relationships. Be magnificent without being plain. I like that. Be magnificent without being plain. None of us like that. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me today, 5. I so appreciate your support on my channel. Thank you for all of those of you that have stuck around for this 4-month hiatus, sojourn, sabbatical, whatever you want to call it. I do appreciate you, and I appreciate your support on my channel. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful October. And 5, until I see you again next month, get out there and make your magic. Bye.